219. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. Let's go. 219. Yeah, 219. Yeah, 219 to talk. 219. 219 to talk. Yeah, you running your mouth. Yeah, you running your mouth. 219 to talk. 219. 219. 219. 219. 219. Yeah, you running your mouth. Yeah, you running your mouth.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is JD.
And this is Queeny. And we have Onis on the line. Onis, can you hear us, girl?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Awesome. What's going on? How you doing?
I am fabulous. Fabulous.
Awesome. Look, how's your week going? Because me and JD, let me tell you, God has been doing some stuff this week, and I'm trying to just take it all in. I'm just trying to take it all in. So how has your week? You start off and tell me what's going on with you.
My week has been awesome. My week has truly been awesome. Like you said, God is continuing to bless. He's upholding us. You know, we got our life, our health, our strength, our children, our families. They're all good. I go to bed, I rest good, I get up full of energy. God is just good. He's just good.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Well, you know, there's a lot going on in the world today. And we're going to...
Yes, it is.
Has something they want to throw in tonight. We're going to wait on Trainer Ray to call in. JD, what's going on with you? Baby, tell us how your week has been.
This has been a wide open hurricane this week.
Oh, my Lord.
I've been snatching stuff out the air.
Oh, my Lord.
On the ground.
Yeah.
You hear me? And putting up a solid foundation. Man, let me tell you something. My wife is something else. We have had a week, and it's on the Thursday. I don't know what Friday and Saturday going to bring.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Lord. More blessings.
Honest, let me tell you something.
Yes.
I was taking my wife to bed, what is it called? Bath and Body Works?
Yeah.
Bath and Body Works to buy some, some particulars. I got in my mindset that I'm going to take over and spend about $40, $50, at the most. That'll give her a nice little, nice little care package to hold her for a little while. Girl, we passed by Palais Royal right there in Milan, and them people had a going out of business sign.
What?
You hear me?
Not Palais Royal.
Yeah, they selling the fixtures and everything out there, right?
Ooh.
All the fixtures, display cases, and everything out of there, right? And they selling it. They got it already at low prices. Then they selling it 50% off what they got in March. So needless to say, $308 later, we had to go get our trailer and come back and pick up everything.
See.
My wife went in there and got shoe racks. Look, she got shoe racks. She got display cases. She got signage. She got all kind of stuff. You hear me? I even got some of them. Little stools you sit on when you're trying shoes on with the mirror on them and all that.
So tell me this. When are y'all opening up the thrift store? You got all this. You got the beginnings of a thrift store. Or you got the beginnings of...
We don't have the beginnings of a thrift store. We got a thrift store. My garage about to bust. If I throw another pair of socks in there, it's going to bust wide open. I'm going to
tell you what.
That's why I have you on this week. You're going to help me get the building. It's coming. The Lord, I was looking for building. Let me tell you what God told me. I was just sitting here. I was looking for a building. I said, okay, God. I said, my house is full. I said, so obviously I'm supposed to be looking for a building. He said, didn't I lead you to the place today? Didn't I lead you? Didn't I? A man called us day before yesterday, and said, come get this computer and this printer. Industrial size. See what I'm saying? Fully loaded computer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then man come drop off speaker. You understand me? Listen, Onis, I'm trying to tell you. The store is coming. We already got it. I just got I'm waiting on God to show me where it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, we trying to find the 4 walls. We got everything else.
I know y'all do. I know y'all do. Yeah. Y'all need yes. But you know how we bring in our blessings. You know, someone told me that a closed hand can neither receive nor give. So if we keep our hands open, see, a lot of people don't understand that. I can't give away this, I can't give away that. My apostle told me, she said, when you blessing someone, because there were some women that came to the church that needed clothes, she said, go up in your closet and put your hand on stuff that you want, stuff that still got the tags on it. She said, because whatever you do it unto God. And those people, they're not the ones that your blessing coming from. God is going to touch somebody's heart to bless you when you do it unto Him.
See, let me tell you something. That is what a lot of people don't understand about the kingdom of God here on earth. When you're a part of the kingdom and you're a child of God, you ain't got the word. You ain't got the word, you ain't got a friend. If somebody comes and they need it and you got it, give it to them. You'll get it back. In matter of fact, you're going to get something better probably. But you met the need that was there right then. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand that when you're in God's kingdom, that's a right then need, it's coming back to you. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
But it says in His word, seek ye first the kingdom, and all these other things
will be added unto you.
Because the kingdom has everything that you need.
That you're going to ever need. Huh?
Then my daddy is rich. He's the owner of cattle of 1,000 hills, many mansions, everything. He put it here. He owns it. He said, the discussion came up last night in Bible study, about the unjust having riches. But the word says, I reign on the just as well as the unjust, because we have to remember at one day in time we were unjust. What if God had not rained on us?
Exactly. You're absolutely right. So, I mean, you're absolutely right. And that's why we do what we do over here. People come by here that ain't got or need this or that. Man, look, if it's in there, get it, bro. Pick out your size. Get what you need. You know what I'm saying? If you got something, contribute, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine, too. Keep on moving. But that's just how we've been doing things. And let me tell you something. People call me every week talking about, hey, man, can you come pick this up? I want to donate this to y'all. I want y'all to come get this. And I'll be like, huh? Look, my Tuesdays and Thursdays be packed. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I got to go to dialysis. But Tuesday and Thursday, I always got some agenda to go pick something up or go do this or that. I just right. Thank God for the blessing of being able to go do it, the energy, and the people put it on their heart to contribute to the ministry. And it's just a crazy situation. If you'd have known my life before me and my wife met, you'd have never thought I'd be, and I would have never thought I'd be doing things the way I'm doing them now. I tell people all the time, I don't have no problem with a testimony. I never pass up an opportunity to have a testimony, because I know it's some people that's that look at me now and can't believe where I came from and what I've been through and who I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And they probably sitting right where I used to be and don't think it'll ever change or can ever change for them. And I'm here to tell them the devil is a lie.
I know that's right.
The devil is a lie, bro. You can't all that. Let me tell you something. My life was so dark at one moment, at one point in my life, that I never thought I'd see light again. Because I didn't know where light was. You know what I'm saying? I've always been in the church. I've been in the church, going to church, but the church was never in me. See, that's the difference with church.
Say that. That's it.
It's one thing to be in the building, or the four walls that they call a church, but when church get in your heart and you start carrying Jesus everywhere you go, there's a light that you'll never have darkness again in your life.
That's true.
That is so true. That is so true.
Look, Onis, I tell people all the time, ever since I met Jesus and brought him into my life and put church in my heart, I ain't had a bad day since.
That's
what
right.
I mean by
That's right, because you're still here.
I done had troubles. I done had trials and tribulations. I done had troubles. I done had heartaches and problems. But I ain't had a bad day yet.
Well, if you have a testimony, that means that you have withstood the test. You passed the test. You got to pass the test in order to have a testimony. And that testimony encourages other people, and it also encourages you, because the next storm, the next opposition, the next mountain, the next challenge, you know, God, you got me. I'm going to put myself in your hands, and we're going to ride this storm on out. And that's our, in this day and time, we have to have that mindset.
And see, the thing about it, all those nicks that you're talking about, they don't seem so bad when you know who's on your side.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Trouble ain't that bad when you got the hero on your side.
That's right.
Why you worry about what's about to happen when you got the waymaker on your side?
That's it, the waymaker. The waymaker. The promise keeper.
Yeah, I know the waymaker, so I don't worry. I don't fret. I'm like you. How you talk about how you been laying down all week, just going to sleep, just peaceful and calm.
Right. Getting up, going to work. But what does that song say? Waymaker. You know, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Waymaker, promise keeper, light in the darkness.
Right.
That is you, my God. My God,
exactly.
My God. He's all
Let
there.
me tell you something. When I was in my darkness, I was making way more money, had more money in my pocket and all that, right? But I had 2 or 3 days where I might have to stay up. I couldn't sleep. I was so worried about this. I was so worried about this and that and who coming after me and all that old different foolishness. Now I go to sleep. I get to lock the door. I be the.
My
goodness. I have to lock the door and go lay down. That's just how peaceful I am around here and how unbothered and not worried I am. So I used to have an apartment Onis with about 5 locks on the door. Why? Because I'm worried to death, scared to death.
Who was coming after?
Yeah, I got about 5 locks on an apartment door. Boy, hush. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to live like
we know God is good, but it's, you know, this election coming up. Lord have mercy. Jesus. This election.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Are we going to rewrite history again? Get out and vote. Get out and vote. Get out and vote. Exercise your right. Our ancestors have died. They paid the price. John Lewis, the latest passed away. He said, get in some good trouble. If things ain't right, you are commissioned to do something. What are we commissioned to do? We are commissioned to vote.
That's right.
I encourage everyone, get out and vote. If you don't vote, don't complain. Don't say nothing.
Exactly.
Don't say nothing. It takes many drops of water to make a gallon. Your drop, my drop, they drop. We all dropping in the same place. It makes a statement. If you don't like it, if you're unhappy, get out. Go through it. They went through. People are saying, oh, we got to stand in these long lines. We got to do this. What did Michelle Obama say the other night? She said, get you a sack lunch. Get you a sack lunch. Go vote. Make a statement. They were beat. Had dogs turned on them. Had the fire hydrants turned on them. But they went out there and they made a difference. This generation, I keep saying, some of them, they're so passive, so very passive. Well, it ain't gonna make a difference. No way. How you know? Take a chance. What you know? Blood was shed for us to have this opportunity. We can make history again. Is it the best solution? Is our best option? No, but I tell you what, on the flip side, I put it out there for Joe and Camilla for the simple fact that he knows people. He's intelligent and he's wise enough to surround himself with other wise people. See, being a leader doesn't mean that you know how to do it all, everything. Oh, I got this. I know how to do it all. A good leader surrounds themselves with like-minded people.
Exactly.
Get the job done. That's what makes a good leader. Because if you're with me, shouldn't I trust what you say, or our communication is open enough to say, well, Queeny, I like that idea, but what about it if we tweaked it over here a little bit? Oh, well, I never thought about that. Okay, well, let's see if it works. It may not work, but hey, guess what? It just might. Who knows? But the thing is surrounding ourselves with like-minded people. The atmosphere in America today has spread abroad. It has spread across the world. So they're looking at us. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? We have had 4 years of pure hell. What are we going to do as individuals?
And that you're right. It's time to stand up. I mean, it's been time, but right now it's so important. It's so I guess you could say it's a urgency on it, because we put so much into electing a black president, and I love Obama, and we did what we needed to do to make sure that black man was in there. Okay?
Yes, we did.
Now what we need to do to make sure this oppressor comes out of that house and stays out of that house.
Well,
people say, well, we don't know, we're undecided. He did do this, he did do that. Well, I don't think I can vote. We got so many excuses to why we won't get up and do what we need to do. We got I just didn't feel like it. And then we end up fighting for the lives of our children, fighting for the lives of our whose children are being put in these little camps and stuff, and taken away from them, and parents being taken away from their children, regardless of what race it is. We're dealing with so much today till we can't afford for people to sleep through voting. We can't afford. I'm talking about, you know how some people make it like it's not, doesn't affect them? This election, let me go back. These past years with this man in office has affected everybody.
Everybody.
Yes. Every race, everybody. Because he already, you know, he got something to say about Asian people. He got something to say about Hispanic people. He got something to say about black people, which he try to keep it kind of under wraps. But we know when he told us what other choice do we have, when he came right out the box with that, and then turned around and all of those racist white supremacists that was attacking black people, even were attacking all other races that were not white. Okay, he came out and said, well, it was some good people that, you know, just he has no idea what he's doing as a president. He is not the representation of the United States of America. The United States of America supposed to represent so many different cultures, and the person that runs this place, or so-called, is the speaker, right? The spokesman, or the one that stands up and say,
the forerunner,
USA looks like, right? He can't even. He is not the correct representation. If we don't even look at, right, that he's not qualified. Let's just look at what he's saying. You know, let's look at how he's treated people who, this United States was built on the backs of black people. It was built on our backs.
Say that now.
And then Hispanic people came here, and they built the structures and the houses and the neighborhoods was built on the back of Hispanic people. Okay, my dad and a lot of black people took up trades. You get what I'm saying? Because they knew with the education that they was dealing with, they would prevent them, you know, from doing different things. So guess what? They took up a trade. Those black people, they took up trade. See, they want to deal with what they say blue collar. They want to deal with blue collar workers. But what he's doing is not just a racial thing. It's affecting every area of the United States. Now they want to talk about depression and all this kind of stuff.
Let's be honest. We have elected a moron.
A moron.
This man is a C and D student from school, and we done put him in charge of every damn thing. We done lost our damn mind. He really is an embarrassment for the U.S., for the world. You know what I'm saying? And then you go from Obama and all of his elegance to this retard, and he look like he just got his helmet and the leg braces off. So
that's it.
We have really regressed as a nation these last 4 years.
Exactly.
We need our behind.
The great regression. They need to say the great regression.
Like your mama used to tell you when you did the wrong thing, you need your behind whoop. Right. And America needs to say behind whoop now. But I like what you said, Onis, about us getting out and voting and rewriting history. Because let me tell you something. It's going to be a beautiful thing to see that good-looking black woman as the vice president of the United States.
Right. That's right.
You know,
that's right.
My only regret is this, dealing with, I think America may be ready for a black female vice president, Onis, but I don't know if the world is. And what I mean by that, you got to understand, U.S. going to have to deal with Muslim nations, And there's a lot, like Arab nations and stuff like that. They don't respect women at all, especially not in politics and a woman of power.
Well, just like wasn't nobody ready for Trump to get in there.
Oh,
they need to go ahead and get ready for that black woman to be standing right there.
Let me tell you something.
They don't get ready for it.
I'm behind them. I'm behind them 145%. If I could vote twice, I'm gonna try it and see what happens.
Yeah.
But they take me out of the truck. But
because guess what?
I sure ain't voting for dumb Donald.
They need to go ahead and get ready for that.
They wasn't ready for Obama either, but Obama, his wife, she went to the Middle East and they called her Queen. Hello. They called that beautiful black woman Queen. She knew how to talk. She knew how to approach. She went by their customs. She respected their customs, covered her hair, whatever. But yet, they had to respect her. Because I'm going to tell you, in this life and time, my prayer is wherever I have to go, God go in before me. If God go in before you, he will make your enemies your footstool.
Yes,
and he said your gift will make room for you. Obama was respected, so therefore he had a respectable wife. No scandals, no drama, no monikers. Hello, none of that. They want to always say that, we're scandalous, in our marriages and our relationships. That's the ultimate love story right there. You never heard anything ratchet on either one of them. Either one of them. And you have to respect them for that.
Obama and Michelle are the closest thing we'll ever had to royalty in their White House.
I know that's right.
Yep.
I know that's right. They broke the status quo.
All these other buffoons that have been in there in my lifetime don't even hold a candle to how Obama and Michelle handled their office.
None of them. The only other woman that graced Vogue, the only other first lady that graced Vogue was Jackie O.
Jackie O, exactly. And that was a little bit before my time. I wasn't born until 69. So in my lifetime, I'm dealing that I can remember in my lifetime is like Richard Nixon and Carter and Reagan and them some clowns compared to Obama. Yeah, them wasn't no much damn.
That's it.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. I'm hoping we can get some decorum and some elegance back in that White House position, whether it be in the president or the vice president or the president, whichever, But I tell you what, we ain't got it in there now. We got pure buffoonery. We got pure buffoonery in there right now. Like I said,
his wife don't even say nothing, probably because she can't say nothing because she always biting off of somebody else's statement. She is not an original. She's not an original. She's not a people person. She's not a public figure. She is a mail order bride.
Right. And she don't even like
mail order bride.
She ain't like that white boy. Every time he reaches for her hand, she snatches back.
Ooh, I would too. If he had done me all that craziness he done done, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Regardless of where he got her, why not respect her while you have her? He doing all his filth out here so everyone in the world can see, and she just sitting there looking. What else can she do? She was bought and paid for. And she got to endure. She got to endure, till he at least get out of office and file for a divorce because she has a good case. He done committed adultery all over the place. Gone and get her little money and then just gone and sit down somewhere and raise her son and just finally get her some peace,
Oh,
And that's sad.
She don't even want that offspring she got from.
I know, but you know, she doesn't seem like she has a mothering spirit. She really doesn't. But I guess that's us from the outside looking in, you know. That situation looks crazy to us, you know. But who knows what she thinks. But I think, yeah, I think America can get ready. I think America can get ready. What we looking at to gain is nothing crazier than what we walked through. But you know what? They need to get rid of the Hillary Clinton was elected by the people. Yeah. The collegiate vote put Trump in office. Because let me tell you something, they created that monster. They thought they were putting someone in there that they could control. They created a monster. Now, then they had to feed him. And he was never satisfied. And they did not have enough to keep him satisfied because he broke rank. He got out of control.
Yes, he did. Well, and they paid for it. Their whole Republican Party paid for it.
His first 30 days was undoing a lot of what Obama did. Executive order after executive order after executive order after executive. That's crazy. That's not running a country. That's, you know, that you didn't even run against Obama. What's your problem? You know, that's crazy. You did not even run against Obama, and you just come in office, you know, wanting to tear down his legacy. Yeah. So that should speak to the American people right there. You know, a man with charm, class, charisma, articulate. You know. And and here you come, a big buffoon, hating on him, tearing down all that he tried to, you know, do. People were screaming his name. They still scream Obama's name. 4 years after he had office, they still screaming his name.
Exactly.
You know, his wife, oh, my God, I looked at her book in Target, and I should have picked it up. Her book went straight to the top. She was, oh my goodness, every book signing was a total success from the minute that book had over 1 million copies sold before it even hit the shelf.
Michelle book.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, let me tell you something. Michelle and Barack both made millions after they left that White House office because everybody wanted to hear their story and how they came to be. Because there had never been a phenomenon like Michelle and Barack as a black couple to come through politics ever in the history of the United States. So they really changed the game, as they say. You know
they really changed it. But I think if we had not had this pandemic, the thing about Hillary not winning, Hillary kind of wanted to separate herself from Obama. Obama had, and I looked at John Lewis, the story of John Lewis, and I seen something in there that I was like, okay, that's where he got it from. John Lewis put boots on the ground. When he got elected, he wasn't supposed to be elected, but he went out and he met and he touched the people. He put boots on the ground. Obama, each time he won, he put boots on the ground.
Well, see, you got to understand, John Lewis marched across that bridge in Selma with Martin Luther King.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Activist. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he just had started out. He's been a boots on the ground activist since his early, since his 20s. So
yes, but and Obama, Kamala, all the black politicians, they said if it hadn't been for people like him in specific, they would not be in office. They don't believe they would have been in office.
Most definitely they wouldn't have. I mean, let me tell you something. John Lewis, that whole era, the Selma marches and all that in 64, 65 and all that, those movements and them bills that they got passed, like the Civil Rights Act, the Voters' Rights Act, all of that stuff was passed in the mid-60s. And John Lewis,
yes.
all those guys had integral parts in getting those bills passed. Now, if it had not been for those bills and the effectiveness of the black politician, starting with Lewis and all of those guys, there would be no Barack Obama. He wouldn't have been a senator. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have had the height to even become a senator and be as effective of a senator as he was before, becoming the president of the United States. So those guys rise up through the ranks, and when they're rising through the ranks, they have to be effective and fervent in making their politics stick and making them work. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you're going to do, but if you prove to people that you're not going to do nothing, you're just going to say what you're going to do and get in office and not, as they say, not produce, then people are not going to follow you. See, Barack
no, they're not.
Coming from Illinois.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He really did. He really did. He it was like he was born and bred for that position.
Exactly.
Regardless of his
Illinois. So that's where all that came from. They
So we need to encourage everyone. Let's rewrite history. Let's write some more history. Let's knock it out the park. Let's get out. Let's vote. I have faith that it will be okay. And then in 2 years, don't forget to go out and vote again. So we focus on the 4-year election. We don't focus on the 2-year election.
Right,
we got to focus on these 2-year elections because check this out. The House passed a stimulus package in May. They passed the stimulus package in May. Here we are in August because the Senate, who is Republican controlled, had killed it. Basically, they had already told them we're going to kill it the minute it hits the Senate floor. So they done picked it apart, pulled it apart, nitpicked. Now they want to throw it back on the Democrats because guess what? They know that a lot of them not coming back in November. A lot of them not coming back. The Democrats had already said, okay, let's, put the $600, let's extend this until March of 2021, let people get back up on their feet. The Senate majority leader, he said, we paying people not to go back to work. No, some of these states, do y'all realize that some of these states, your unemployment can be as little as $5 or $10? $600 was feeding folks. You ain't paying folks not to go back to work. People are trying to live.
Right. But when you got all them Republicans in there who don't even know the price of a gallon of milk,
exactly.
They so high up, they ain't never bought a loaf of bread themselves, went to the store and shopped nowhere, so they don't think that it's rough out here. It ain't rough to them. Everything is all right.
No, that you are so out of touch with the American people that one nut said that $1,200 should last families at least 3 to 4 months. What?
Where he shopping at?
Where they do that at?
$1,200 wouldn't last me a month.
I can sit right here and never move, never twitch my toe and spend $1,200 on bills alone.
Exactly.
Never even, we ain't even talking about no groceries. We ain't even talking about that.
Nothing yet, huh?
No.
Ain't bought a loan.
No.
Ain't put gas in no car yet.
No.
Why in the world,
I'm just talking about keeping a roof over my head, some air up in here, because it's too hot in Texas not to be without air conditioning. Keep the water on. Keep my communication going, and it's gone. You know, it hit the account and it's gone. That's $1,200. What are you doing 3 or 4 months set off of $1,200? Look, we're not living in the backwoods of Arkansas.
Look, unless your rent or your mortgage is $1, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either. And you know they eating escargot and grain-fed organic beef and fish, and you know they eat the best. They weekly grocery bill might be $1,200 because they got workers in the house, the gardener, the driver, all this. What are you doing 3 or 4 months off of $1,200? Inquiring minds really want to know.
That's all I know I do. If you find out, please pass it along to me.
I'm gonna show tell you because I don't believe in living in poverty. I just did not get this old to just be running around barefoot and eating bologna sandwiches every day.
I know that's right.
Yeah, so that's the only way I can see that you could, make.
Yeah. Hold on, Onis. Ain't nothing wrong with a good fried bologna sandwich now. Every now and then I got to have one.
I don't like bologna, James. I ate so much growing up, I just don't like them. Now, once in a while, I do have to go back to my roots. I have to admit, but it got to be fried real good, and too bad we don't have government cheese anymore.
I know, right? Ooh, I used to love that government cheese on that thing with that bubble in it. Fried up with that bubble pop up in the middle. Yeah, funny. The ends be crispy on it.
Yes, yes.
My grandma,
you go back. You go back when it don't nothing sound good to you. But you know what? The bologna don't even taste like it used to when we were growing up.
No, not even. You sure right about that.
Oh, but boy, that government cheese, it was many a grilled cheese and cheese toast. Oh, good Lord.
You already know. Yeah, that was a good
Life
old days.
was good. Yes. But you
Look, Onis, I used to be able to give me 75 cents. I run down to the meat market on off of Liberty Road in Fifth Ward. My grandma stayed right there on that corner, bring her to Liberty Road. Girl, I run down that meat market. I get me a fish full of moon cookies. Get me some summer sausage and some government
cookies.
And some of that red cheese. Look, give me some summer sausage and some red cheese. And the orange soda water for 75 cents.
Not the moon cookies. No.
Well, and it was them big old moon cookies, not them little ones they try to push off now. I'm talking about them big old school. Used to be up on top of the counter in the meat market in that glass jar. And you tell them, look, I want some of the moon. Give me 27 cents worth of the moon cookies. And you have an arm full of them.
Them moon cookies was big as your head, baby. Them was showing us for moon cookies.
I always say big as your head. Look,
Yeah.
for about 3, you get 27 cents worth, baby. You get your 9 moon cookies. They be stacked like that there.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
All them damn cookies. You make yourself damn near sick.
I know, but like you say, moon cookies, summer sausage, and some rat cheese. Life was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Heaven forbid you fool around and have $1.50. Ooh, you gonna kill yourself. You can buy your homeboy something now. Yeah, you can get your partner them some too. Hey man, y'all, come on. Y'all get y'all a few of them cookies, man. What y'all want? Yeah, you a baller with $1. Yeah, those are good old days, man.
We're gonna do cookies for everybody. Everybody get cookies. But you know what? We crave the lush life. We want good things. We want nice things in life. But every once in a while, like you say, we have to go back and we have to sample the things that kept us going as kids, you know, what we did as kids. You know, the moon I take my grandkids, I come and hey, we get summer sausage, cheese, the moon cookies, you know, hey, sing on. Let's go to sing on. Okay, come on. Let's go to Orlando. Okay, come on.
Right. I remember as a kid, we used to go around there to the meat market and all that stuff, them pork bones and all that type of stuff. They just give you that in the bag and tell you, go and take that around there to your grandmama.
Yeah.
That stuff, you ain't in for that. Oxtails and all that stuff, because, you know, I'm going to tell you what happened. White folks start eating it. And when white people start eating, the price went sky high.
Baby, they look oxtails and greens harder than we do.
Right, look here. You be better off buying a whole damn cow now to try to go buy some damn oxtails. You
baby.
And fix them yourself.
I'm gonna tell you, could grandmama work them poke bones out?
Girl, look at here. I used to, look, and then my grandmother's poke bones, you'd be so tender, you just twist them and they come apart. You get all the meat out the poke bone.
All right,
look at here.
We talk about, look, I'm a greedy dude. I can talk about food all day long. My wife want to change the subject now.
Okay, here we go. People have gone back to college.
Right.
And they have shut a college down because of the rapid spread on the college campus. So.
Well, it's too early. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. This pandemic didn't have to be as crucial as it has been. If they had went ahead and implemented all of the tactics and things that Obama had put in place to deal with a pandemic of this nature. But Donald Trump's ignorant behind it, went right in there and dismantled everything Obama had put in place with the CDC and with all the different other agencies Obama had them put together, doctors and stuff he had put together to battle a pandemic of this proportion. Donald Trump went in there and took it apart.
True.
Let me tell you, in Italy, baby, look, in Italy, Onis, when the pandemic first hit Italy, people were not even allowed outside. They had to get vouchers. They got 1 or 2 hours a week to go to the grocery store and get essentials.
That's right.
They had to have a voucher to go to the store. You think that would have worked in the United States?
No.
No, sir.
No, that's way too hard.
You would have had to declare martial law. These folks would not stay in their house. None of that. They are. For the first month and a half, 2 months, I saw so many people walking around with no mask on.
Yeah.
All the stores, walking them down the street, all over the place, riding bicycles and out walking and chilling like ain't nothing happening. No mask on. And at that time we had
no parties.
So, yeah, people still throwing parties. Still having Capitol Beach parties and all that. Weddings and all that ignorance. And people dying off.
Yeah, they didn't care. Felt it.
The leadership we had, though.
Yeah. They should have shut it down when it first popped its ugly head up. You should have shut it down.
Exactly.
But then, things come along to expose people. The pandemic exposed him.
Yep.
If you don't see him now, you just as dumb as he is, for those that support him. But, the thing about college kids, they're fearless. Oh, that ain't going to happen to me. I'm young, I'm fit, I'm this, I'm that, and they just continue to do the most. So now, as Queeny said, they done shut down the school, and it's not going to be the first one. It's not going to be the first one. They'll shut down another one.
Oh, yeah,
they're still trying to play football and have sports and, have all this stuff. They doing the most. That's what it's all about, doing the most.
I want to mention and get this in before, the show is over. They are testing out a vaccine or something like that.
That's what they say.
And they said that the minorities are not coming out when the pandemic is affecting them the most. Only 2% of minorities are showing up. I'm gonna say as guinea pigs, but showing up for this test.
I got one thing to say about that. Mrs. Evers Boyd.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever read that information about how they injected black men with syphilis just to see what it would do to the body?
Well,
and left it alone.
They worldwide.
They told them they were vaccinating them for smallpox or something, I think it was, and they shot them up with the syphilis virus and just let it run rampant in their bodies to see what syphilis would do to the human body. So you think I'm about to run here and let y'all Mrs. Evers me again? No, sir. Black people are crazy, but ignorant. We crazy as hell, but we just not ignorant no more.
But they put $1 sign behind it, we'll try.
But you better get people.
Let them shoot the white folks up first. Let them shoot the white folks first. And if they don't fall off the face of the earth, I might go down there.
Exactly.
But then they'll switch it up when we roll up in there.
Look, I'm going to keep my mask on and keep praying. That's it.
Exactly.
It got me
we have to pray. Regardless of the situation, we have to keep on praying.
Right. I feel so sorry for the people who have contracted it, went through it, even for the ones who have come through it on the other end, but I feel so sorry for the people who did not make it. That was
oh my God.
And this didn't have to be.
And the saddest part about it is that most of them had to die alone. With nothing but their caregivers. A stranger by their side. Telling them it's going to be all right. Or you on FaceTime with your family because no one can come up in there with you. That's the sad part about it.
Yeah, that's sad, man. And then not only that, these social distance type funerals they had to have where you only have 10 people in there at a time. And, oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's heart-wrenching.
It's just ridiculous.
So that's why we have to be careful. We have to be diligent in what we do and how we carry ourselves. I told y'all, you see how hard it is to get me out the house. Yeah. It's hard to get me out the house. And I'm particular about who come up in here.
I know that's right.
3 minutes.
Yeah, well, Onis, we had a wonderful conversation today. I had another topic, but I dare not talk about it right now because we'll be on here another half hour. But I'm going to hold it to next time.
Yeah.
But
all right.
We enjoyed conversating with you on this show. It was a wonderful show. We had a great rhetoric, a great banter back and forth. And we appreciate you being on the show with us, darling.
Welcome.
Yep.
Thank you.
Go ahead and sign off, Onis.
Houston.
Yep.
Houston.
Yeah.
One more week of great conversation. We love you. Stay safe. Stay cool. Queeny, JD, A1 Bull, I love you. Till next week. Till next week. This is JD. Hold it down. I'm holding it down over here on the north side, y'all.
For sure. But yeah, this is JD signing off for 219 to Talk. We have had a wonderful time, as usual, on this Thursday night, and we appreciate y'all listening in. And we'll see y'all next week with some new topics and some new conversation.
All right, this is Queeny. We love y'all, but we got to go. Good night.
See y'all.
219. 219 to talk. 219 to talk. 219 to talk.